Most brands are obsessed with getting the sale, but the second someone hits purchase, the marketing brain turns off. And that's exactly backwards. The most valuable moment in the customer relationship starts after checkout. LTV isn't built at acquisition. It's actually built in every interaction that follows acquisition. Today, we're breaking down the actual strategies and tools moving the needle on LTV in e-commerce right now. So what is LTV and why does it actually matter? So a quick definition on LTV, it's the total revenue a customer generates over their entire relationship with your brand. Why it matters more than cost of acquisition, if LTV is high enough, you can afford to spend more to acquire. This changes your whole competitive position in the market. Most brands track it but don't actively manage it, and the ones who do track it are growing without scaling ad spend. So here are a few strategies that you can use to increase your LTV after purchase using software. So one would be post-purchase upsells. The moment right after purchase is the highest intent moment you'll ever get with a customer. They just said yes, their wallet is metaphorically still open. One-click upsells on the thank you page and in post-purchase emails are converting at rates that would make your front-end team jealous. What works are complementary products, consumables they'll run out of, bundles, and extending any promotions you might be running on the front end into post-purchase if the customers didn't convert for those promotions. Other things that work as well, if you're a more premium brand that wants to keep that premium feel, would be complete the look, for example. Complete the look without any promotions or discounts. So here's what doesn't work. Random discounts with no relevance on what they just bought, or just kind of a spray and pray approach, if you will, throwing spaghetti onto the ceiling to see what sticks. This should be as methodical as your front end approach with regards to conversion and optimizing for conversion rate. So here's some tools you can use for post-purchase upsells. Cleverific, Rebuy, Aftersell, all integrate natively with Shopify, all ready to go for you in just a few minutes to a couple hours of setup. Real talk, even a 5 to 7% conversion rate on a modest AOV upsell compounds really fast at scale. And if you're even converting at 2 to 3%, which is more of the industry average, you are still passively increasing your revenue based off of the traffic that you're already driving to your site. So you're basically maximizing your ad spend by using tools like this. So strategy 2 would be loyalty programs. Not all loyalty programs are created equal though. Points that never get redeemed don't build loyalty, they build indifference. So here's what actually works. Making customers feel like insiders, not just points collectors. Early access, exclusive pricing, members only products. That's the stuff that drives repeat purchases. So from tools for this would be Smile.io for entry level, Yotpo for brands that want to go deeper with reviews and loyalty combined. And I'd also highly recommend Angle if you have both retail locations as well as an e-commerce business. The retention math, a loyalty member typically purchases 2 to 3 times more frequently than a non-member. The more you can do to make your customers feel like they're a part of your community, the more it becomes a part of their lifestyle and the more natural it becomes to continue buying from your brand and recommending your brand to their friends and to their peers. So strategy 3, subscriptions. Predictable revenue and higher LTV by definition. Subscriptions work for anything replenishable. So this also works for anything that might be curation, exclusivity, convenience. There are a lot of options to bring a subscription model to your brand, and I definitely recommend looking into it to keep customers coming back every month or every quarter. The key to reducing churn on subscriptions is flexibility. So giving your customers the ability to pause, to skip, to swap items that they might have scheduled for their next delivery. Give people control. Cancellations usually happen because people feel trapped or confused and not because they don't want the product. If you can't figure out how to get what you want, but you can figure out how to pull the ripcord, odds are you are just gonna pull the ripcord and you're gonna walk away. The functionality that you need in order to offer subscriptions as well as give that flexibility to customers to make sure that they stay would be Recharge, Stay.ai, Skio, and there are a number of others on the market as well, but those are the top 3 that we recommend. Each has slightly different strengths depending on your model. If you're not on subscriptions yet, and your product allows for it, this is the highest leverage LTV move available to you. So check it out. All right, strategy 4, order editing. This one gets underestimated a lot. When a customer can't fix a mistake on their order without canceling and reordering, a percentage of them just don't bother. They cancel and they never come back. They churn. They might even have some negative things to say about you in your reviews if you don't offer them this flexibility. Giving customers the ability to modify their own orders, change address, swap a size, add something they forgot, etc. This just removes friction at the most frustrating moment and the most pivotal moment in acquiring that customer. If their experience right after their purchase isn't great, they're not coming back. A customer who successfully self-serves a change is more likely to reorder than one who had to fight support to fix something. Not only that, but a lot of brands underestimate just how much money they're flushing down the drain, because when customers don't get what they intended to get with their order, that's going to be a return. If a customer shipping address is incorrect and that order ships out, that's going to be best case an interception, worst case a lost package, and regardless, an unhappy customer. This can really seriously start eating into your margins and into your brand reputation. If this isn't something that you haven't taken care of yet, I highly recommend taking care of this one as soon as possible, because it's super easy to get set up if you pick the right provider. So Cleverific handles this for Shopify merchants. We've been around for 10 plus years, and we have the most experience in order management of any app on Shopify. To wrap things up, LTV is the outcome. These 4 strategies are just the inputs that help you get that outcome. You don't need all 4 at once. Pick one with the lowest implementation friction and highest potential upside for your specific business, and just do that one to start, and you can start layering in the rest of them over time. Think about where your biggest leakage is right now. Are people buying once and disappearing? Loyalty and subscriptions churning? Are they canceling orders? Order editing, flexibility issues with customers getting the wrong order or getting orders delivered to the wrong address? Are they not coming back fast enough? Post-purchase upsells and emails not performing? Think about where your biggest opportunity is and focus on solving for that first. So if this was useful, please subscribe. We cover post-purchase strategy and e-commerce growth on this channel every week. Drop a comment. Which of these 4 are you already doing and which one are you sleeping on? And of course, if you want to go deeper on any of these topics, just let me know in the comments what you want to see next, or feel free to reach out to me directly at josh@cleverific.com.